Breaking news, an emergency meeting and a local mayor under investigation. We're digging into accusations of misspending.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Thank you so much for joining us here at 6. I'm Candace McCowan. Let's get right to that breaking news here at 6. A local mayor under investigation this evening. This is Mayor Jaden Williams. We introduced you to him last year after he was elected as the youngest mayor in Stockbridge at the age of just 22. Now he's in the spotlight, accused of misusing city money. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco live at Stockbridge City Hall tonight. And Courtney, council called an emergency meeting to discuss what is next.
Guys, you know, when people of color take the office or any elected official in America, you're going to be under more scrutiny. Okay, if you look at historically black politicians in America, I'm sure they are convicted for some type of felony at a much higher rate than non-people of color elected officials. We know that. Let's keep on with the story.
And as soon as they went into that emergency meeting, they went into executive session. And when they came back out, the council voted unanimously to restrict the mayor's power. They said the mayor can still carry out his mayoral duties, but he cannot operate out of his office, and he is banned from any non-public areas of city buildings. He has until Monday to return all of his city credit cards, fuel cards, and any vehicles or property. Council said the city manager has to approve any of his future spending and coordinate any communication he has with city employees unless it happens during a public meeting. During the emergency meeting, the mayor pro tem read a resolution that explained why council thinks these restrictions are necessary.
Guys, again, I'm telling you, folks, you know, when you are in these elected positions, you are under extra scrutiny. I can name you so many politicians that are people of color that has gotten in trouble during their time in office, okay, or under investigation, you know, with the House Ethics Committee. You remember a few years ago, guys, the new during hurricane, well, a few years ago now, 21 years ago, 2005, you know, the city of New Orleans went through Hurricane Katrina. And, you know, at first they were praising that mayor for the response. And then years later, he gets indicted. Guys, I can go through a list of politicians that are person of color that after they take position, something happened to them. Okay, so let's finish what the city council had to say.
Whereas the city has determined that certain temporarily administrative measures are necessary to protect city operations, safeguard city employees, and ensure appropriate stewardship of public resources.
City Council says this came to light after staff suspected the mayor of using the city credit cards for personal reasons. And in a statement tonight, the city said the actions to restrict the mayor does not confirm any wrongdoing. An independent investigator will have to determine that after reviewing credit card statements and receipts. Reporting live in Stockbridge, Courtney Francisco, Channel 2 Action News.
Yeah, guys. So we'll see how this plays out, guys. It is under investigation, so nothing has happened yet. You know, one thing about these credit cards, they'll be able to find a paper trail. And, you know, as a person who used to work in accounting, and I used to, you know, do credit card expense reports, guys, every penny has to be accounted for. If your credit card has $3,000.17 in charges, we need to know where that 17 cents went. We have to expense it, everything. So, because when we pay the actual bill, that's the reconciliation that is needed to zero out it, to zero out the credit card expense, guys. So, the guy is the youngest mayor in history. I'm sure, guys, he was breaking barriers, guys. You never hear about young people like that, aspiring to be mayor. So let's hope, this works out well for him. If not, he could be in a huge, deeper trouble. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll get to the next one.